first person that took my passport from Homeland Security was Officer Abbasi, a Muslim man, Homeland Security. And he said, "I'm sorry, you're going to have to go for further interrogation." He didn't say interrogation, but that's what he meant. So I went into another room, and the next person from Homeland Security that I met was Abdullah Zafar. I'm not making this up. You can find their names in New York. And then the third officer I met was Officer Malik, who greeted me and apologized and said, "I saw you speak at Madison Square Garden." So I'm thinking, Homeland Security is being run by Muslims. I'm not making that up. Homeland Security, that's the front line, New York City. And I had 3 Muslims before I got to Officer Kilpatrick. And when it was all said and done, after an hour and a half with my 14-year-old boy, who I'm convinced was the suspicious one, when it was all said and done, they apologized and sent me on my way. It's all a big mistake because Hamza Yusuf sounds too much like Ramzi Yusuf. So we had a mistake, and they took me. When I finally got to the promised land, that little border that separates you from no man's land to being a citizen of the United States of America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, where we have rights. And so when I handed her my little ticket that said I was okay, I was no longer a security threat, I crossed that threshold, and who was there to greet me in the great state of New York City but a giant picture of Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest American Muslims, welcoming everybody into the United States of America. And what did the poster say? It said, "His greatest fight isn't in the ring. Courage, pass it on." That was the message. And I took from that message, the American Muslim community has to be courageous. We have to speak the truth. Let the cards fall where they may. Be courageous people. Look at you. You're great people. When I look out here, I see amazing faces. And I'm proud that we have an American Muslim sister as our president. I'm proud that we have a Canadian American Muslim citizen as our president, because she is an inspiration, not just to the women in this room, but to the men in this room. She's an inspiration, and we need more of this. We need to elevate our sisters. All these women in here with your hijabs, you are amazing people, and I have immense respect for you and love for you. May Allah give you the courage to carry the banner of Mary, the mother of Jesus, who in every picture I've ever seen of her is wearing a hijab. You have the banner of Mary, the mother of Jesus, in a land that people have forgotten that Christian women once were the most modest women, in a land that people have forgotten. They've forgotten modesty. They've forgotten what it was, but you are carrying the banner of modesty with you wherever you go, and every religion has a characteristic. لِكُلِّ دِينٍ خُلُقٍ وَخُلُقُ دِينِ الْحَيَاةِ. The character of my religion is modesty. May Allah strengthen all of you. May Allah bless Robert Fisk and protect him and keep his pen the pen of truth, because the pen is mightier than the sword, and the word will conquer. The word will conquer. Kalimatul Haq will conquer.